And just like that, Detroit, we are back. We back, baby. We are officially back, man. I missed y'all so much, man. I am so sorry I had to take a leave of absence, man. We're really just an investment period, man. I had to go ahead and do a lot of hard work and get some things done behind the scenes for MMP, because we are ready to take the next level, and we are ready to bring this show and bring you guys the news and all of the new ventures and endeavors that we got going on in a better scale, far more efficient, and just far better all the way around. So it's just it was a big experience, a time really for growth, for development, and it was no way I would be able to do that if it wasn't for taking that time away. I want to shout you all out, man. Really, I want to shout you out. If I could do like a big tag of everybody who I follow, I swear I would, because this is what I want to point out throughout my throughout me stepping away and everything. So I lost under 15 followers. I've been going a whole month in a couple days. I only lost 15 followers across all platforms. And I actually don't even think it was 15. Let me see this. It's like 6 on... Oh, I just lied. 7. I lost 6. I lost 6 on TikTok. And then I lost 3 on Instagram. So that's 9. I lost 9 followers, man. And that's just a testament to how bad, how strong, man, how thick y'all fuck with your boy Tay, for real, man, to try to hold it down and stay true, man. And I didn't really leave off letting y'all know. So, man, I just want to say I'm happy to be back, man. Happy to be back, and I can't wait for us to take this thing to the next level. But unfortunately, there are some things that I could have waited for. And we got to get into that now. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. So the Madden cover, Caleb Williams. Man, I just really just don't know what to say anymore. I don't. And this ain't even a Caleb Williams bash fest, but I'm trying to figure out how a quarterback who I don't even feel like listening to statistics like I usually do, but I do it, top and passing, touchdowns, not being sacked all the damn time, winning games, just doing shit like that. And having a tenure, having a history, been to a Super Bowl, I don't know what else Goff has to do to finally get the credit he deserves. And just like I said before, y'all, this is a prime example. This right here is another prime example. We had 2. I told y'all got real cushy with this NBA shit. Like in Detroit, we don't be getting fucked over in the NFL. Nigga, that's the bread and butter right there, getting fucked over. If you the Lions, you play for Detroit. So we saw it with JB Bickerstaff, right? And now we seeing it with Goff. What the I just want somebody to tell me, what do this motherfucker got to do? He's literally done everything any quarterback in the entirety of the world could do, except for actually win the Super Bowl. Now, if you were going to say that, well, we got a better winner, I would say who? That's the most winning quarterback. You got to be talking about a quarterback with a ring. But then you follow it up and you put a quarterback who's never been top of the league and just got into the league on as the cover. And I don't know, man. I think it's 2 things I don't know if Goff will ever recover from. 3 things: being in Detroit, being traded, and not being mobile. I don't know if Goff will ever overcome those things. I think as long as Goff is not mobile in Detroit and was traded for the Rams, so essentially I'm saying doesn't win a Super Bowl too. I got to add that in there. If them 4 things apply to Goff, he'll never get his respect, bro. That shocked me so bad because I'm like, it's just crazy to see that again, man. You got guys like who, when, get nominated for MVP, voting higher than him when he's obliterating them in every fucking stat possible. Like, I just don't know if he'll ever recover from this shit, man. Like, I feel so bad for him, and I hope to God that these things don't bother him because, man, he getting blackballed. I'll be real. Goff is getting blackballed, bro. Like, I don't even... That shit fucked up, man. I'll be real, bro. I didn't think I'd see a white man get did like this. For doing his job. For being the damn best. Like, Ooh, that's a tough watch. Very tough watch, man. I'm not gonna lie. I am very fucking shocked. I am very shocked. But, wow, I'm shocked. Like, you put Caleb, let me think of like 3. I'm not even gonna Google him. Who deserved to be on the cover more? Who hasn't been on there? Who could be on the cover who hadn't been on there? Did they put Darnold on there? Has Sam Darnold been on the cover? What about Darnold? Oh, let me see if Darnold been on the cover. I'm gonna Google it right quick. Has Sam Darnold been on the Madden cover? Why the fuck y'all didn't pick Sam Darnold? What's wrong with Sam Darnold? He just won you a Super Bowl with the Seahawks. They wasn't even really planning on going. I can honestly say that man was a part of that. He was a part of that for real. He made a difference for real. We got to give Darnold his credit. Now, we can say what we want to about him. I've had my Sam Darnold jokes. But he did the damn thing last year. That's for sure. Like, I don't... Let me think. Who else? Fucking Drake May? Let's see, who else? It's just so crazy. Like, how in the world did the guy who was just riding the bench doesn't really have made... You didn't go to a championship. It ain't like the Bears went to the NFC championship. You didn't have this major ass success. Like, I'm lost on it. I'll be real. I probably could spend 10 minutes just sitting here talking in circles, wondering how and why. It just ain't no point, I guess. But, yeah, so that definitely happened, man. Shout out to Jared Goff. Your picture and your presence will remain for being the best precision quarterback we have in the NFL today. Most surgical quarterback we have in the NFL today. He will remain. You guys can keep looking at numbers. And I don't get that shit. Like, how do y'all look at numbers and be like, okay, number 1, number 2, number 1, number 3, number 1. Yeah, let's take the guys who like 17th, 4th, 12th, and 5th in their stats, but they run fast. Let's get them guys. Like, I don't get that shit. So y'all can keep doing that. I'm not. I'm not. I love watching Goff play. One of my favorite guys to watch play, man. Like, it's a chess match with him, dude. It's a chess match. He ain't got no tricks. He just better than you. I love it. Yeah. Moving on to the next topic, man. Shout out Goff, man. Shout out Goff. So, let's do let's do a couple of updates here. So, we had a lot of good updates I'm sure you guys have heard about now. But Brian Branch looking good after his injury. Looking better after his injury. Aleem McNeil looking better after his injury, saying that he knew for a fact that he was injured and it was just things he couldn't do. And now he feels like he can do those things comfortably again. So he's back. He's going to be great. And his Rakestraw might make a surprise appearance. And then we move to the rookies. You have the Blake Miller. He's going to start. Devitt Moore, the defensive end. He's going to start. Jimmy Rolder. He's going to get some playing time coming soon within the earlier parts of the season. Hutch Hutch is looking to take another step. Hutch, the man, the myth, the legend himself said, acknowledged that he was not the best. Now, do we? Hey, put the damn guns down and stop typing and go watch the video. He don't need to take another step if he the best. He don't need no growth if he no. He is acknowledging his work to be done, and he is not the best. So if I say something and it does not align with Aiden Hutchinson being the absolute best and being just born between Mary and Jesus, listen, just accept it because it's true. Because he said it. I should have a pass this year to say whatever I've seen about Aiden Hutchinson. I don't want to have to act like I didn't see shit again this year. Because you know I'm going to say something. He just gave me the blue check of approval. He said I was not there and I need to grow. I got to get better. That's what he said. So let's just be mature this year. If he has an off game, let's acknowledge that it was an off game. Let's acknowledge that pressures ain't shit and niggas need to go in the dirt. I mean, people need to go in the dirt. Let's just acknowledge that shit. Let's acknowledge it. Okay? And let's stick to that. Let's stick to that. We're not doing the pressure war this year. I'm not going there with y'all. If you're talking pressures in my comments, you're talking by yourself. I'm not arguing with no person that thinks pressures are just oh so good. That lets me know you don't know nothing about football or winning it. And you're obviously a Lions fan. If you think pressures is the creme de la creme, you're a Lions fan through and through by nature. You wouldn't know a winner if it smacked you in the face. I'm just saying. I'm a Lions fan too, but I ain't a dumb one. I'm just saying. But moving forward. Now, I want to ask you guys, with all that being said, we got guys coming back. We got guys stepping forward. We got new guys making a big change, competing with veterans, competing with guys who are defensive player of the year potential and everything like that. What are your expectations for this Lions defense? What are your expectations? See, I don't know fully because I have a different philosophy, and I said that since prior to the draft, and that's we need some coaches, right? We need some coaches. I don't believe our players take enough of a step forward. I think the growth is usually pretty stagnant with guys. Like the guy we see when we get them is usually the guy we see when they leaving or close to. Outside of your absolute stars. You don't, with what I'm talking about, we're not really counting the Amon-Ra's or the Gibbs or, honestly, I want to say Hutch because he's in that tier. It's not that he isn't. I just really, really think we need another defensive line coach too. But, I'll throw Hutch in there. But you're not really talking about them. We've seen Hutch grow at an astronomical rate. We have. But there's still more to be done even for him. And I just always felt like, much as players, you get this player and that's good. Yes, you can get a really good player. Every really good player needs what? A coach. It ain't a player that had ever played. It ain't a player who done ever put cleats on that didn't need coaching. So I don't feel like our DB room, you got to think about the timeline. Something did happen and we just kind of ignored it. And to me, we didn't fulfill that need. And that was Aaron Glenn. Everybody was looking at him like, oh, you're defensive coordinator. That was your defensive backs coach too. And when they looked the same since he left, the defensive backs. And hell, they didn't even look that amazing when he was there. They looked better for sure. But then again, he had a little bit less to work with it defensively than Calvin Shepard got. So it's kind of a toss up there. But no, we need some coaches. So to me, I can't really grade it. We got better players in there. I see the mentality in there. But Who's going to come in and teach better habits, better techniques, better than what we've been doing? You know what I mean? Like, you take the, no, yeah. So I'm not sure. I didn't see them get any new skill position coaches. I'm not sure. But do I expect an improvement over last year? Yes, I do. I expect a real pass rush this year. We will see. I feel like it's a lot of people on the hot seat this year. One of them is not Dan Campbell. It's no need to put Dan on the hot seat because what you guys have to understand, or really accept, is that from coaches to players, especially when you're sitting at the top, people need time. You need time to make things work. Everybody want to talk about the evils and the little sorcery magic they do. It took Howie 7 years, man. It took Howie 7 years. Brad ain't been a GM for 7 years. Dan ain't been a coach for 7 years. And I ain't even saying 7 years is just the benchmark in the timeline, but it's a lot that goes into this. A whole lot. And flipping coaches is exactly how you just end up restarting the same cycle of BS. Ask the Cleveland Browns. They can't win shit. They switch coaches too much. They switch coaches too much, quarterbacks too much. Nothing's consistent. You need some type of consistency. So if we're gonna have, like, I know what you guys might think or are going to think. You guys are going to think the world is ending if we don't get to the Super Bowl this year. And you're going to call for Dan's head and Brad's head and everything. But I'm going to just tell you right now, whoever you think is better than a better coach than Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, whatever regime you think would be better or coach you think would be better. Due to the laws of chemistry, building relationships, and everything like that, you can't name a coach that's going to come in here day one and can guarantee you a Super Bowl. You're going to end up essentially restarting that same cycle. You know? So, like, you would have to learn our players, learn some tactics and tendencies, how to coach. Like, you have to restart all that from day one. So, I think the people who are on the hot seat are going to just be the positions coaches, skills coaches. Like, I think if we don't see that development from these guys at this point in time, I think we're going to start, I don't want to say clean the house, but we're going to start cleaning the house. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start with the living room. We starting with the living room, and we're going to work our way on to the top. You feel me? So, that's how that go. So that's kind of really just my expectation for the defense, man. Please drop y'all's, man. Let me know what you think this defense gonna do. What step do you feel like the defense really needed to make last year? I would say that was definitely a lot, all of it. I mean, really all of it. It wasn't really good. It wasn't none of it was good. I guess at times we stopped the rush. I don't know how to answer that. Like, all of it need to get better. All right. Here we go. Another Lions update. The Detroit Lions bring in former Miami Dolphins GM Chris Grier, with a 10-year tenure of at the Miami Dolphins. Grier finished with a record of 77-80. So I like it. Just to break it down in the real world terms, I mean, I guess you could kind of look at this as somewhat of a consultant. So he doesn't really hold any power. He's a person to listen to, a person to listen. It doesn't change anything. You know what I mean? And hopefully him coming from what he just came from over there in Miami, all that dysfunction, everything like that, not only will he learn something, not only will he learn something from being around the Detroit Lions and being with these players I'm sorry, being around this regime and this office and everything like that, I believe that also it would be very good. How they say, two heads work better than one. So even though he was a part of this function, even though he didn't get, he was a part of some great picks. He was. But even though he didn't get all the picks right and everything like that, two heads better than one. He done went through some things Brad ain't went through. Brad done went through some things he ain't went through. He look at things one way. Brad look at things another way. This could possibly help bridge a gap. Now, what gap? I don't know. But you never know. This could end up in the fucking the cornerback pick we really, really needed. The star corner. This could turn into the star defensive end. This could turn into the star linebacker, star whatever the case may be. So I love this move. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea to say to yourself, damn, man, we need a little extra help, man. Need to run stuff by. Like we need the team to get bigger. We missing stuff, man. We missing. And they went out and hired another exec. So from a business standpoint, like I said, I had a couple businesses, held a couple high up corporate positions. So from a businessman standpoint, like I love this move a lot. Love this move a lot. And hopefully this gives us some clarity moving forward on some decisions here. So that's good, man. But this is hey, I don't know, man. Rams may got old boy, what's his name? Garrett. Jack Campbell coming back. The best linebacker in football last year. I don't care what nobody say. I personally think he was a better linebacker. I think he was better than Fred Warner last year. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not knocking Fred Warner, but damn it, Jack wasn't playing last year. He didn't play with you motherfuckers last year at all. But you got him, Branch, Terrion, he's coming back from injury, and his Rakestar is coming back. Let's see, we got Ali McNeil coming back. Hutch says he's gonna be stronger. We got a new defensive end. We got a new corner, and I personally like him